Hello, everybody. How are my beautiful souls doing? This is Grace on a Journey, and you are listening to Angelic Healing Express. This is a safe place offering a warm welcome to family, always. God is inviting you to trust His divine plan. God and the angels are grateful for the care that you are giving yourselves right now. Negativity that attempts to invade this sacred place as of now, I banish you. You have no hold or power here. For I stand and face you with no fear. Any people, place, thing, or energy that refuses to flee as I demand to be free will be under my dominion. Be gone. This is a sacred place, and it shall be treated as such. Your only option is to obey. I do not need permission to be who I was called to be. To mind my business, to stay in my own lane. I was born to be powerful, and today I accept that. With contentment. All my needs are provided for. As I fulfill my soul's purpose, I will continue to aim, expand my soul to know God and my angelic teams on a heart level. We all know I am called for a higher purpose, to explore, master my lessons, to be open and to heal out loud. A sincere welcome to the newcomers and the fellow travelers, extending love, light, hope, and a plethora of new incoming memories in truth and balance. Know that you are all appreciated, cherished, and loved by me. Thank you for your support in kindness. And all your donations those of you who like, subscribe, those of you who share, those of you who send financial support, those of you who pray, those of you remaining in the energy of loyalty, I see you. And your efforts are noted. God made us family. We need one another. Thank goodness for that awakening. We love one another. Some of us still in training. We forgive one another. Together, we learn God's word. Together, we grow in truth. Together, I close my eyes and visualize. Together, we love all people. Together, we love all people. Together, we send love out and we attract love in. Together we serve our God. These are our hopes. Please help us to obtain them. Amen. If I didn't define myself for myself, people would miss the opportunity of witnessing prophecy in the making and a new day awakening. As it was prophesied, fulfilling my soul contract includes teaching others that humanity meets you at the depth that you know and love yourself. What is being reflected back at you? To what degree are you loving yourself, past, present, or future? Questions. That deserve exploration. It's one way to say It's one thing to say, I love me. It's another thing to be in that energy. The root to manifesting your highest potential is birthed as we heal ourselves. Those of you that seek the map, that regard manifestation as power, that want to be in a season of co-creating your life, know that the root, let's highlight, the root to manifesting your highest potential is birthed as we commit to healing ourselves. I didn't say the root to stealing. I didn't say the root to killing. I didn't say the root to destroy. I said the root to manifesting your highest potential as God decreed. Begins with healing all of you, all of me. The self that you present to the world, the self that only you and God can see. Healing all of you. Healing all of me. You see, sickness is contagious. So when healing is not prioritized, we are all at risk to some degree. And this is why we do not enable sickness and disease. We do not encourage it. We do not take pleasure in it. We do not commend it. Embrace God today, because He is the only way. It doesn't matter how mom did it, how grandpa did it, how your bloodline does it. What matters is the sight, the understanding, the ability to feel, that God is offering you today. You see, as you take baby steps, it's not your mom's steps you're counting on, or your dad's steps you're counting on. What matters are your baby steps. It's not required in a flash. It's the entire journey. So it won't overwhelm you. The fact that you can even hear me right now is an opportunity being given to you right now to make better choices. It's okay to change your mind. That doesn't mean it doesn't come with consequences, confirmation. Keep that in mind as well. But it's okay to change your mind. Today, I want more. Today, I give more. Today, I attract more. Is your strategic plan in alignment confirmation? With the goodness for us all. Is it God's word? Is it his promise? Is it his prophecy? Is it his judgment? There's power in alignment. I dwell in the bright divine light. All goodness is attracted to me for my highest good. I am attuned with divine love and divine goodness. And I give thanks. I'm a soul. I'm not this face. I'm not this body. Or any illusions that you may see. I'm a spiritual being. Powered by God. I am divine. because I know it to be true. I am intuitive. Because it's my superpower. I am expression. Because I hold the Ace of Swords. I am love. Because God is my Father. I am powerful. Because I don't stand alone. I am innovative. Because I'm guided by the Creator. I am safe. Because when God says it, so it is. Balance is the fruit of the universe. As I align my journey to God's plan and live my life out loud, as waves of better days flow and approach on my journey of grace. My story of God's love and healing favor over my journey will surpass all efforts of oppression. The wind will continuously send word across international borders. I will. I am. I will continue to be heard. He said, my spiritual children are precious gifts from God, destined for a higher place. Collectively, we believe in universal law. We believe life is a journey. While on this journey, we go to school, we take classes, we learn lessons, and take tests. In different seasons, we are designated to a variety of opportunities to embark on and play different roles as a teacher or a student. We believe in freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and free will, all in the spirit of integrity. We believe in liberating ourselves from the conviction of self-love, because that will spring our souls from the prison of self-sabotage. Ashe. We believe in the reclamation of our souls, of our inherited energies, of our creativity, inventions, abundance, prosperities. We believe in the reclamation of our fulfillment of wishes, of our anointing, our soul's purpose, our soul's contract. Of our predestined families. We believe in the reclamation of our protection, our coverage, our defense, our talents, gifts, networks, connections. We believe in the reclamation of our favor, assignments, legacies, all known and unknown factors of our destinies in alignment with our free will, our highest good, and our divine contracts, past, present, future, in all realms, in all dimensions, in all space and time. We know that God is here. We are open to a state of awareness of our true nature, our higher self, and our birthright as children of God, authentically and unapologetically. There is a great deal of love around us. Can we say, there is a great deal of love around us? One more time. There is a great deal of love around us. I enjoy and cherish this love. I am receptive, appreciative, and grateful for all that comes to me through the love of God. As for today's messages, there were a list of titles that were brought to my attention. We are going to be going with Preserve Integrity. Preserve integrity. Why? Why should we preserve integrity? Because the truth and only the truth sets us free. Do you want to be free? The truth and only the truth sets us free. Now, I just received a message that I should share. You must make the changes that you are seeking. What comes to your mind? God will be with you as you take the steps. But you must take the first step. I believe that message is in the energy of clarity. Someone wanted clarity in relation to guidance. And that's the reply. I would like to repeat it to you. You must make the changes that you are seeking. God will be with you as you take the steps. But you must take the first step. I know you heard that confirmation, because I clearly heard that confirmation. Confirmation again. Message sent. And the second confirmation was message received. I want to start with a phrase that I've heard numerous times. Art imitates life. And those of us that are paying attention to our surroundings, to our environment, to what's going on around the world, more and more can relate to that phrase. Especially those that have experienced, noted evolution in their lives. Because we are alert, we ask questions, we follow patterns. We know for a fact that there are no such things as coincidences. We know everything that is brought to our attention is to connect the dots. What dots have you been connecting lately? What efforts are you making to bring you closer and closer to your truth? One of the dots that I've been connecting with is meditation. I receive messages numerous ways, routinely. And I'm always grateful. For the communication that reveals what I need to see, especially what I'm overlooking. So, although I am coached to spend time doing spiritual work, all sorts. It may be studying, it may be watching something, it may be listening, it may be playing an instrument, it may be dancing, whatever I'm called to do. There is always a time for me to just be. Because even in those moments of me not studying, of me not singing, of me not playing an instrument, and so forth, in connection to my spiritual path, even those moments of just being in the moment, watching a movie, watching the clouds, sun gazing, whatever activity that affords some type of peace or joyous experience. Even in those moments, messages are still relayed to me. It's ongoing. And so I've been receiving messages from movies, from interviews, even social media. Nothing I looked for. It just arrived. So there is an individual that is making international, trying not to giggle, international headlines. Mostly, I don't know why this is humorous to me, but I find it humorous. I do. Mostly because let's just say she knows the scoop. She knows what's going on. You see, people, especially groups of people, like to put on a facade. We're better than you. We live in large. Look at what we have. Look at what we do. Look at who we know. Look at what awards we've received. Look at our power. Right? But due to the fact that she once found herself in a closer setting with these individuals, there is a lot of information that was not made available to public populations, but those in those settings, quote unquote, would have access to in regards to information and knowledge of what's going on. But it comes with a price. You see, that information, that power, that network, and so forth, it comes with demands. Some of them entail giving up your free will, allowing those with certain titles to exploit you in many ways. But due to her personality, she couldn't abide by these standards. And the more she rejected these offers, the more she found herself being singled out, neglected, and eventually blacklisted. Rumors were going around. There were even those that made commentary regarding her mental health. They shared information that seemed incriminating, but withheld the entire truth. You see, when you omit facts, you're lying. Because it's not the entire truth. But when you have a group that's targeting you, the targets are not given favor in regards of a fair investigation regarding the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Because essentially, we want to frame so-and-so because she does not want to comply with our wishes. This is how things are done. Who is she to think that she can change things? She can make things different. She can play hardball. Maybe she's the next to be on display for an example of what happens to those who do not comply. Well, I've heard this whistleblower that's a confirmation. I've heard this whistleblower state that the reason why she shared so much of what was hidden in plain sight is because God told her to. Many people may not even recall that statement. But it was made. It was recorded. It was published. She said her journey of sharing these truths about these circles of people is due to the fact God gave her an ultimatum. The ultimatum was either you expose these individuals and the facade that they're living, or you lose your gift. And when that was brought to my attention, I smiled. I smiled during meditation because I'm like, so this is why I am so curious about her disclosures. Because I can identify in some way, art imitating life. I can identify in some way where I was surrounded by lions. As I was saying, in parallel, when I was reminded, because I believe it was a reminder, I believe we come into this world knowing, but we forget due to certain traumas that we've experienced and intentional efforts that are made to make you unaware of your power. So when I was reminded of the gifts, and the power, confirmation, that were God-given in my life, I was also notified, if you want to keep these gifts, you have to use them, because gifts are not gifts unless they're shared. I was also notified that my life was in danger and that a circle of lions wanted my life. But I would be protected, and I would live as long as I did what God called me to do. So I did what any smart person would do and said, God, lead the way. Although I always received messages from God, even since my childhood, I had the gift of vision and dreams and so forth. But there are levels to gifts, and they were increased in the season that I was reintroduced to my power and reconnected to God in a capacity that afforded me overflow in coverage in relation to favor from God. So I dedicate myself to be an open vessel and to be used as an instrument in all the ways that He needs. And He affords me security, protection, good health, guidance, clarity, wisdom, and so forth. I've never been more content in my life. I've never been more secure in my life. I've never been more confident in my life. As I call it, God confidence or Godfidence. But as I shared, gifts come at a price. Sometimes it requires you to change your lifestyle and basically disconnect with many others. Just like the eagles you see when you look above. You don't see them in flocks, but they go the highest. It comes with the territory. And I'm so fortunate that even though certain collaborations will never be in order, that I do not have to be a hermit in that degree. That my first ministry is my family. Because as I heal, they will heal with me. As they heal, they will heal me. As I heal, I will be able to relay these methods of healing to you. Now, as far as the correlation to that whistleblower in particular, I am not familiar with her faith and practice. I am just in the knowledge of that she believes in God, and she trusts God. I'm also made aware by my spirit guides, and I just received the confirmation that she does believe and she does trust. Because as I was saying that, there's a sensation that I just felt that speaks for her. And so I know she is in her truth when I say she believes in God and she trusts God. And I thank you for that confirmation. What I was going to disclose is whatever her path is between her and God. Whatever my path is between me and God. Whatever your path is between you and God. I will keep repeating that people need to stay in their own lanes. Your assignment begins. Wow, that is that is the message we received earlier. The message I shared earlier, you must make the changes that you are seeking. See, a lot of us are too busy in her life, in his life, in their life. Meanwhile, your life, I said your life, meanwhile, your life due to your neglect is what's paying the price. It's not my life, it's not her life, it's not his life. Due to your own self-neglect, your life ends up paying the price when you do not mind your business. When you go around, and that was a confirmation, when you go around trying to expose people in ways that are fabricated, it's not even truthful. This shows you, number one, the pedestal that they have you on. They have you on such a high pedestal, they cannot pinpoint something that is in disalignment, which you're calling. What they can do is fabricate something. And in this season, we are witnessing worldwide the exposure of those that have yet to establish their lanes. And so if your life wasn't teacher enough for you, a teacher is being appointed in your life to assist you in getting your life in order. What I don't want to forget to say is that once you make your bed, you end up laying in it. Because some people have the tendency to get further and further disaligned with moral conduct when they believe that they are in the dark, that no one will find out, that it's a secret. And I said some because there are others who have integrity, disregarding on who's present, who's not, disregarding on if the sun is out or if the moon is out. What you see is what you get. Why? Because they love themselves. And so because they love themselves, they have to be able to live with themselves. The judgment that sways me the most after God is my judgment. I don't think there is another that is more critical on myself than myself. This is why those that know me would agree that I'm a very insightful person. Meaning I know myself very well. I know my strengths. I know my challenges. I even know how to use my strengths. And I know how to supplement my challenges. Or detox my challenges. Whatever the balance requires. But if you have a fear of looking at your shadow self and just focusing on what you present to the world, you will never know your power. You will never know your gifts because you don't even know the prerequisite, which is yourself. The journey into discovering your highest potential begins with know thyself. And so those that are afraid of their reflection find it easier to imitate another, because then I don't have to do the work. And my mirror doesn't have to break. You see, because if I see what's in my mirror, when it breaks in the 3D, it may break in the 5D. Let's be honest with ourselves. Can we? Can we be honest with ourselves that some of you are afraid of your reflection? And so it is easier to be her or him. What is her first name? What is her last name? Okay, that's my first name now. That's my last name now. What does she do? What are her Akashic records? Okay, I do that now. Okay, those are my Akashic records now. Well, one of the phrases that I love is the only person who can show up 100% at being you is you. Which means, even if there are those that imitate you, that pretend to be you, that copy you, they will never be at the level of you. True? Because they're not you. They're an illusion. A figment of what was invented in their own imagination. And their repetitiveness in that direction is what then categorized them as insane. When they continue to do the same thing over, even after getting caught, over, redundantly, over again. Those defamations that they once sent in your direction begins to label them in real time. Facts and records. Witnesses too. We are in a season that requires the preservation of integrity, because there are many illusions everywhere. Nowadays, you can't even trust a video after you watch a video. Yesterday, I saw a very disturbing video of the last president's wife and an entertainer in a conversation that was absurd. And I was like, this is definitely manufactured. These are the days that we're living in. Even in video. You can be framed. Even in pictures. They put it out there as if it's some form of pleasantry. Oh, this is fun. But we don't use it for fun. We use it to incriminate others. To humiliate others. To discredit others. And this is why the presence of God is also powerful today. Because we need Him to stay. Because of all the demonic natures all over the place. Certain things shouldn't even be allowed on the market. I'm not even going to disclose what kind of app I saw yesterday, because I'm not trying to give ideas to these evil doers that are always on plot mode. Except they don't know that they're digging their own graves until it's too late. But why should others even have to face any trauma, even when redemption will come? I found that video yesterday to be disturbing, to be disrespectful, and dishonest. And quite frankly, if I were in her position, someone would be getting disciplined. Not to say the entertainer doesn't hold any weight. However, There are levels to this. And the respect that she has acquired internationally, he can't even fathom that dream. But as you go up the stairs, of success, you begin to choose what battles to engage in. Because if their approval or dislike of you brings no value, then why waste your energy? So I understand looking away to some degree. My hope is that many who once were classified as gullible will graduate from that and begin to relate to reliable. Those who look into the facts, who don't just believe to be part of, to appease their peers. Because God gave you a brain, a mind that should be used. Just as it is a game for certain groups to target an individual, bully an individual, outcast an individual, there are others that laugh of how easy it is to manipulate you, of how easy it is to play with your mind. Refer to you as ignorant, dumb, uneducated. Oh, so you think they're only targeting one group and not another? So you think you're special? I've said it many times before. Whatever you witness an individual do to another, they can do to you. If they're talking about another, they can talk about you. If they are insulting, disrespecting, degrading, lying, they can do it to you too. Those are words of wisdom. If your mama never told you, I'm glad I'm here today. It's time that we wake up from that deep sleep that we were cursed with. Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know you was cursed with a deep sleep? Maybe you should ask somebody who knows. Catch up, people. Catch up with your mustard faith. It's time to awake. Now, because the truth is being spoken by many, there will be also those that want to bring confusion because they want to keep you in slumber. Now, this information was brought to my attention yesterday and today. And due to its repetitive nature, I know it's because I am to share it with you. It's regarding the 12 signs of the solar zodiac and the Bible. Many of you truth tellers have knowledge of the stars. And so there are many who want to remain hidden that would like to cultivate continuous drama when it comes to the truth that you relate. By demonizing you. God forbid the church knows their truth. The killers, the pedophiles, yes, the prostitutes. Oh, there's many more I can say. But I'm being guided. On the way. There are even those in the church that contact communicable diseases that are attempting to infect congregation. Can I get an amen? This is a time for an amen. I said this is a time for an amen. I said there are those in the church called church brothers and church sisters that are on a mission to infect church family. With diseases that they've picked up in their lustful affairs. Yet, they are lawyers, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. They are judges, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. They are leaders, prophets, church mothers, deacons, choir members, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. See, nobody needs to know that I have a cover-up business. It appears as if I have a restaurant, but I have connections that I make in the back. Somebody out there knows the truth. I said somebody out there knows the truth. That I may look like I have a restaurant in the front, but what we do is we sex traffic out of it. Shh. Can I remind you today's title? Someone forgot. Let me remind y'all. Preserve integrity. You know why we can preserve integrity? Because when God's in it, confirmation, you're protected. If God said it, I'm not saying if the group said it, if that country said it. If this family, I said when God said it, when God's in it, you're protected. You don't think that the whistleblower that I was speaking of at the beginning of this episode doesn't have enemies? Can we be real for a minute? I said, can we be real? She is revealing truths about the biggest names in the industry, hands down. She's still breathing. She's still sharing. She's still knowing. See, sometimes you stand alone, but you've never been alone. Why? Because you could care less. Keeping up appearances. Look at who's sitting next to me. Look at who I know. Look at what I have. Look at what I could do. You could care less. Let me tell y'all something. The people who really have don't talk about it. The people, I heard that comment. The people who really know don't speak about it. You know when they speak about it? When they're asked to release the information. They could sit on the information for 4 years, 5 years, 20 years. When God says it though, it's loud and clear. Confirmation. Many things that I have been aware of since day one have still not been made available to you. And will never make it to you until God says that I should make it available to you. As I've shared before, some information is your information. This is what you leaders need to know. Some information is your information for you to be in the awareness of. Not all information that you download is meant for the public. You better ask your guides. Okay? Ask God. Ask your angels. Yeah. Not all information is to be relayed. If you do not have clearance to release information, then you are putting yourself in danger. God, what do you want me to speak about today? What do you want me to bring in the forefront today? In fact, what you don't want me to share, make me aware. Don't let me say anything in my doing. Let me be used as an instrument of truth. Don't let me say anything that is not factual. Because I know it's only in the energy of truth. It's only in the energy of integrity. It's only in the energy of love that I am empowered. Remember? Alignment. You cannot mix your lies with the truth. And claim the torch of alignment. Because you'll only be kidding yourself. Before you speak to an audience, you have to be in a healing mindset. If something is disturbing you, you should not be sharing your disturbing energy with others. This is why I don't believe in keeping up with the schedules that others believe we need to abide with. My schedule is divine time. Period. It's not competition time. It's not I'm faster than you time. It's not look at what I could do time. It's divine time. Am I at a place where I can balance my emotions and my rational understanding? To afford wisdom to those that are listening. That is required. Am I at a place where I can share information that is not only factual but healing? That is required. Required to what exactly? To my soul's contract. You know what your soul's contract is. And you don't even know what your soul's contract is. Let me rewind that to make sure I said it clearly. Some of you know what my soul's contract is, and you don't even know what your soul's contract is. You need to know what your soul's contract is before you dwell on mine. Because you are your business. And I am my business. This is why I don't sit around thinking about what's her soul's contract and what's his Akashic records, and can you read the cards regarding him, and can you tell me their future? And I don't have time for that. What about my priorities? My biological children, my spiritual children. What about why confirmation? Why God called me? Truth is, some of you are not called. Can we be honest? Let's be honest. Some of you are not called because you were afraid of looking at your reflection and you didn't do the work and you are not eligible. And your misery seeks company. But it's being exposed. That same whistleblower shared recently The reason why she is being attacked, it's not because of what she shared. It's because of what she knows. Let's pause for a minute. So if she knows more than she shared, incriminating as that is, if she knows more than what she shared, who's in power? And those of you that are afraid of what you know that your voice is also power. If you do not align yourself with what God is calling to you to do, especially in the area, confirmation, in the area of communication, you're putting your own self at risk. If he tells you open your mouth, you open that mouth. If he tells you, here's what you should say, you relay. As long as you stay in your purpose, he will abide by his promise. Don't let them wear you down. When it's time for self-care, self-care. When it's time for family care, family care. When it's time to share that light that will never be turned off, no matter what, that's what you do. That doesn't mean it will be easy. There will be seasons of being overlooked, blacklisted. There will be moments where you feel like you're an army of one. There will be efforts of them trying to incriminate you, trying to write false complaints, trying to get you arrested and so forth. But if God said, again, I didn't say if she said or he said or they said. I said if God said, there lies your protection. Move forth in God. Now, many already know one of the reasons why some of you were targeted is because you offer healing waters. I'm so thankful something was just brought to my attention. Earlier, I was sharing about the 12 signs of the solar zodiac, and I was interrupted due to a request of someone that needed my help at the moment. But I would like to share more regarding my findings through some research. What I was stating earlier is that there are those that want to demonize you because they don't want the truth to come out. Right? So they'll give you every reason not to listen to the truth tellers. It's time that you do your own research. Confirmation. We've sat down long enough and listened to what he said and she said. It's time that we gain enough knowledge to say. Okay? The 12 signs of the solar zodiac are divided into 3 groups. Each group having a specific focus. The group of Capricornus, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries focuses on the fruit of Jesus' redemption, the church. The 6th sign of God's zodiac, Aquarius, represents Jesus, the water of life. The comforter, sent to guide believers. These findings were confirmed through translation of both Latin and Greek origins. In truth, the water bearer is one who pours out living waters to refresh his people. Jesus said, whoever drank the water would never thirst for water. The well of water springing up into him would give everlasting life. Water is not only living, but it gives everlasting life. Jesus poured out an exhaustless reservoir of the fullness of renewing, comforting, and sanctifying power. The life-giving purity and regenerating power of divine grace. These are just some words that I shared with you. I'll be the first to say, do your own research. Read the books of Numbers, Isaiah, John, Corinthians. Research the correlations of the solar zodiac and the Bible. I guarantee you, I'm not just saying this for it to go in one ear and for it to leave out another. I guarantee you, as you complete this research, you will uncover truths confirmation that will make you more receptive when it comes to being open-minded. I sign my signature to that. You see, it is so easy to say, well, so-and-so said this, and it was always done like this, and I just always believe, I was raised like this. And can you say, I read this, I researched this, I know this to be true? Can you say that? Confirmation. Can you say that without a doubt? Did you ever have a conversation with God? I know what so-and-so, what they said, with how they see. God, I want you to tell me. Help me to see what I don't see. I know what she said on the podcast. I know what they said at that church. I know what I read from that book. But God, could you tell me? Are you brave enough? Some of you aren't. The truth will set you free, right? When you are in the mindset of preserving integrity, you welcome the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You are not frightened about what can come out. But I always thought it was like that, and I always thought they knew what they was talking about, and I thought they were these types of people, and I thought that's what I wanted to be like, and I thought it's just like what's going on around the world. A lot of people thought until they listened, until they did their own research, until They connected to their conscience. It's until they began to follow wisdom and see the patterns, until they were open-minded enough to see the bigger picture, until God lead the way. Until you are ready to let God lead the way. You have not arrived at preserving integrity. Those who have arrived at preserving integrity offer healing waters. They offer their authentic selves. They share their stories, their experiences. They not only live life, but they offer life. Their life force is energetic, and it is felt. Their healing inspires others to heal themselves. They are a divine blessing to those around them. They are contracted. They have family. Long-term relationships. Stability, security, harmony, abundance. They care for others, and they are cared for. They are balanced. And they have balance. They are balanced, and they have balance. They receive balance. They are courageous. Vigilant. Prepared for battle. They are in the awareness that they need to continuously cultivate courage, because the spiritual warfare continues to go on. With the assurance that they are protected from lower vibrational forces. I'm hearing always protected. They are in their angelic energies and they attract like-minded energies. God's favor. This is why you are targeted. Money is not equivalent to healing energy. Healing energy is divine. You must continue to persevere. Whether they are in communication or not, many are witnessing the miraculous deeds that God is unraveling in your life. They are studying you. They are taking notes. They remember when. They see you now. The ops are still there. The ops still want to take you down. They're working with demonic energies. There's an op in particular that I know by name, that you may know by name. This op has contacted you before and attempted to get your services. Displayed a very hypocritical persona. During her interaction with you, she was participating in lower vibrational, ritualistic efforts to bring you hardship. You're being advised to pick up the phone call when you know the number. When you don't know the number, let them leave a message. Because many of these sick-minded people call just to have a point of contact. Just for you to say hello. Just for them to do their witchcraft. Don't waste your energy on them. Know your worth. Confirmation. If you have a message, you leave a message. If you don't, you don't. That's it. That's simple. And also ask to be guided when it comes to responding messages. I am very aware when the sender is a joke. I have received many that I read, that I listen to, that I laugh at, that I trash or delete. There are always giveaways, especially when you have the spirit of discernment. It is always something that makes you laugh. Here they go again. They so sad. I would hate to be them. You know, the most pathetic approaches, it's a given. That's them again. Continue to pray for the spirit of discernment. To receive the alerts that you need that will help you on your way. Now, I foresee some things. But I'm only being led to say the efforts that I'm foreseeing will lead to a storm, because there will be evidence. And the righteous shall prevail. So there is no need for you to have any concern of any sort. Know that as long as you stay in the energy of integrity, that favor follows you wherever you go. You're being encouraged to engage in musical activities, whether you're playing an instrument, listening to music. Be open to different cultures, and always ask for guidance. If it's a yes, go full speed. If it's a hesitation, confirmation. If it's a hesitation, that's no. Always receive spiritual guidance When it's time for you to receive clarity or confirmation, request it. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Those of you that are connecting to truth. And that are living your life in that manner. When you continue to engage in music, you will attract more joy into your life. And I'm also being led to tell you, it doesn't have to be music that comes with lyrics. It can just be the instrument. Because some people avoid music because they receive messages that they don't care to receive. Especially when you've made your peace and you've moved on with your life. Like, there are messages that are being sent in your direction that you could do without. Once a chapter is closed, the chapter is closed. But be in the awareness that that's not the only type of music you could listen to. Some music doesn't even have any lyrics. And they still offer joy. So, again, be open to change. Be open to intuitive guidance as well. Sometimes you can ask to be guided to what you need to listen to, what would benefit you. I'm only telling you what I've done and what's worked for me. Usually when I allow that type of guidance into my life, I receive exactly what I need. All right? 99.9% of the time. That music that you're open to listening to, will inspire you to discoveries that were hidden, truths that you were seeking. These will be made available to you in your connection to music. Now, make a move. That is connected to the message we received earlier, that you have to take the first step. You want to see the change, you have to be the change. Make a move. What are you being led to create? Whatever you are seeking is seeking you. That passion will guide you to rise from the ashes, confirmation, into the expansive flame of your soul. Wow. If you make that, if you take that step rather, that change will lead to progress. That's the balance that you are seeking. Continue to embrace people, places, things, and energies that nourish you. And pay attention to the effects of this nourishment. Awaken to all that you are becoming. Continue with the spirit of gratitude. Yes, there are many that envy you. Don't let them shut your mouth when it comes to gratitude. Continue giving God the praises that He deserves. Continue observing the changes for the better in your life. Break free from the limitations that others want to impose on you. Spread your wings. You were not made to be containable. Their lack of confidence is their story, not yours. Continue to be in your energy of strength and resilience. That is what they fear. Your strength, your resilience. Because that keeps you empowered. Your word holds power. Those of you that are looking for more compromising territory, that because you're afraid to ruffle some feathers, you want to be liked, you want to be validated, you want to be approved of, know that there is no other way but the truth. The truth is not always welcome. But the truth is what is demanded. Now, Being in your truth is belonging to your own dream, not the dream that others say that is best for you. It's belonging to your own dream. You have the ability to regenerate yourself and continue to rise above the ashes. Do not allow the fear of the unknown, the fear of descending, the fear of change to be in the way. Of the next chapter. Because until you walk into the next chapter, you won't have access to the stairs. Part of nurturing yourself and being aware of what you are becoming, how far you've come, is being able to see the bigger picture and noting the lessons that are being made available to you. One lesson that you may come across is when trying to please everyone, all must have prizes. What does that mean? When you try to please everyone, it comes with a circumstance. First of all, one of the lessons you'll learn is you can't please everyone. So you might as well begin with pleasing yourself. The part of you that you respect. The part of you that you can live with. The part of you that gives you a clear conscience. The part of you that is aligned to God's will, that benefits us all. All must have prizes, karma or dharma. Every action has a reaction. When you commit to the direction that God is sending to you, you will receive a surge of energy that will give the impression that you changed overnight. You changed quickly. Only you and God knows. Only you and God matters. Just beware. He calls you. Know that all these eyes wouldn't be on you if you were not rare and free. There are not many like you. There are those that are praying to be a soulmate with you. The issue is their intentions. It's a new day, especially those of you that have embraced belonging to your own dreams. It's a new day because you're utilizing wisdom, because you're focused on the light, because you are submerged in healing, because you are connected to the vine. Falling only occurs when your focus is eluding discernment. Instead of trying to please everyone, give yourself gentle reminders on the necessities of being balanced, and remember that life comes in cycles. And there's a set time for everything, including grounding. Discover different ways to ground yourself. You see that change? When you welcome that change for the better, that is when abundance enters your life. That new day is what the ops want to be the obstacle of, because it offers fertility. The new day offers new ground. That new fertile ground begins in you. How do they get in the way? They manipulate you. They try to sway you. No, it's better for you to go in this direction. Don't listen to so-and-so. Avoid so-and-so. So-and-so doesn't know what they're talking about, especially when it benefits them. Especially when your lack of knowledge benefits them. I've shared before many times, when people disclose, always examine why. Why do they want to bring this to my attention? Why do they only want me to listen to these teachers? Why do they want me to condemn everyone but them? Why do they not want me to be open to new ways of healing, new ways of understanding? Why do they want me to be afraid of knowledge? Have you ever thought about that? Should you? Questions that only you can answer. Discernment will help you prepare to step into your seat of higher awareness and conscious action. Discernment will prepare you to sit in the seat of higher awareness and conscious action. There are many of you that have committed some actions as of recent that felt as if, well, I wasn't conscious when I was doing it. I believe I was under spell with. I believe this and I believe that. Well, what lessons did you learn? And how will you apply them in your lives? How will you do better for next time? Protection is available to you, all right? But it requires balance. It requires those moments that you devote to grounding yourself, right? It requires going inward and connecting to the space of shelter and inner wisdom. Know that you know that you know that you are protected. All right? If you don't know, if you don't believe, if you doubt, you can't claim it. As you receive this abundance and remain in the energy of gratitude, do not forget that this healing that you're aligning yourself to is not only beneficial to you, it's beneficial to your future generations and those ancestors that live in you. This journey does not only belong to you. Recall, we are all connected. What you do affects your children. What your ancestors did affect you today. Trust in the support of your soul family. All right? There were those of you that were adopted. There were those of you that were kidnapped. There were those of you that were led astray. No, I'm family. No, I'm family. I'm family. But today you have the gift of discernment. Today you know. No, you're not family. No, I don't belong. Rejection is God's protection. Go where God leads you to go. When you go where God leads you to go, stability will be made available to you. That's connected to your efforts of grounding yourself. That will assist you at opening your higher vision and being rooted when you're rooted, you find harmony. It benefits you in many ways. It's all connected, as you've heard before. The answers in music will strengthen you. They will also assist you at detaching from what you need to detach from. They'll attract balance into your life. There are those that are brokenhearted, that are in pain because they see the energy of change. And they realize that it offers you progress. That gives them pain. Because your progress is your dharma. And their karmic debt, confirmation, is the balance. Your movement is up to you. You decide. My advice would be is to stay in line with what God is calling you to do. When it comes to your priority of healing, of breaking those generational curses, stand your ground. Detach from people, places, things, and energies that are not in alignment with your highest good, as challenging as they are, as opposing as you may find yourself in situations with others. Take the high road. And be assertive. Strength comes with routine. One of the ways to stay in routine is to stay loyal to your allies. Not switching teams every chance you get, but staying loyal to your allies, because they will assist you with the momentum that will benefit you. Divine power, revelation, stems from truth. So those that are not in their truth do not have divine power and do not have the gift of revelation. That is why they are led astray, because you're not in your truth. If you are not in your truth, you do not attract truth. Prophecy is truth. Wake up to the truth. When you co-create again, may it be in alignment with God's will for you, and may it benefit us all. May it begin with purification. Just as you purify your spiritual tools before you use them, purify your being before you use it for your manifestations. What are your intentions? Are they in truth? Are you lying to yourself? Are you seeing things accurately, correctly? Did you give it a second thought? Are you grounded? Are you balanced? Are you willing to submit to a higher order? Whoever you think you are, and whatever power you think you have. The chain of command that you are provided with has supervision over you. That's more truth for you too. So in your dealings, use your discernment. And how you delegate your privilege. Those who continue to stand in their truth will receive justice. When you stand your ground and you remain in your truth, you will. Don't doubt it. You will receive justice. Embrace that, know that, welcome that. Rejuvenation. When you continue there is a writer who's on the edge because she was exposed regarding numerous infidelities that she partook in while trying to frame another. She's on the edge because She did not foresee that one of the chapters in her book would be in relation to an ascended master. She's on the edge because as much resistance that was being used to stop that individual, it was not powerful enough to steal her prosperity. Now, another in the bunch who is willing to go at any length to hide her secrets is experiencing cloudy days because she was uprooted, and it is evident that her target has experienced a renewal, and that brought her her liberation. Another that is under the weather is angry because it is seen who is a healer and who is a killer. There's evidence of backstabbing, evidence of a knife. People are observing the truths that were once hidden. People are witnessing the new beginning and are having an awakening. That awakening is disturbing to them. There's a lot of talk about a lawyer that had skeletons in the closet, and they were in a position to maintain order and peace, but instead they aligned themselves with disorder, the truth is out on who has the qualifications of the preservation of integrity, the qualifications of a leader. The victor is the individual that was able to bring union and enlightenment to the fact that division does not bring power. That we are all connected, and unity is the way. I enjoyed this time with you. I hope everyone learned what was meant for them. Live in peace and live by grace.